Hello, I'm back again after a long couple of weeks. NCTM just ended, so that was kind of a fun experience. Got to see a lot of people. One of the questions I keep getting is, what good is the table mode? Isn't that just making a list of data and a list of information from a function for a graph? And yes and no. This episode we're going to take a look at the table, some of the more advanced features, some of the really cool stuff that it can do. So I'm just in table. I'm just going to go with a quadratic equation. Excuse me, x squared minus 2x plus 1. I'm going to set this up so that it goes from -5 to 5 in steps of 1. I'll exit back out of there. The style, I will leave the style alone, but I can make it thick or dotted. The type, I can change the type of graph. Let's look at the table and see what we get. Alright, what I didn't show you is currently I've got split screen turned on, so I want to go back down and turn that off. Turn off the split screen. I'm also going to turn the derivative off because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do in a second with that. I am going to exit here. Alright, so there's your table of values. Scroll down, there's all the ones I want. I don't have a whole bunch to choose from, but that's okay. I don't want to see a whole bunch, I only want to see the ones that I want. So if I wanted to, I could just type in a new value. Type in 2.3 and replace any of those values. But I just want that -5 to be back there, so I'll just go ahead and put it back. Got a couple of options, graph connected or just graph the points. So I'm just going to graph the points. Again, like before, we can click around, move them around. I can trace along those points. Real nice. But what I really want is I want to combine the power of the prism here. I want to make sure that I see what I'm graphing, what are the points, what's the value of the point, and the table of the values all at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and set up turning on my dual screen. I'm also going to turn on the derivatives at this time because I want to be able to see the derivative of each one of those points. It's a great visual. Alright, so right now there it is, my table with a blank graph, but I haven't asked it to do anything. I've got two choices. I can connect the dots. I'm just going to plot the points. There's my points. I can click around. I'm just moving left, right, up, and down. I'm just going to move the graph down towards the bottom. Maximize my screen size here. So now when I trace, here's my function. Here's my x-coordinate. The y-coordinate's also going to show up there when I come down there. Here's the value at that point. Here's the derivative of that point. I'm going to start toggling over. It's tracing from point to point. Now you start seeing the x and the y dotted line to indicate where you're at. And also showing me the derivative there. Alright, so now let's say I wanted to see the tangent line. I've got the sketch feature. I'm going to choose tangent. So now to help students see the derivative at different points, you can actually see the tangent line as it sketches out that curve. If at any point you like any of those, you can just press execute. It drops that one down. So you can drop a series of tangents, kind of like string art now. You can sketch out the curve using all of the tangents. So if you've ever done locus of points or locus of lines, you notice that the tangents are sketching out my curve. Let me exit out of there. Let me draw this again. This time I'm going to draw a connected graph. So there's my connected graph. What you didn't see is that when I turn on the derivatives, I get an extra bit of information in the table there. I also get those derivatives. So in one screen I can have the function with the coordinates of the point listed on a table and the derivative, and with a couple extra button pushes, not very many, I can show the tangent, I can show the normal, I can show the inverse. Here's your normal. I can show the inverse. Plus I've got full color. So this is just another little quick application of what I can do. This is just specifically the table feature. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.